From divines to star of the light Natalia Alba, beloved ones, as we continue navigating this transitional year that is challenging us to master the areas of our lives we have not unified yet, we may feel overwhelmed by the intensity of the new Earth's energies, our personal trajectory, physical ascension, and above all, the confusion that often arises from transiting the unknown. For this year is like a threshold that takes us into our new destination. During this time of great shift for many of us, we have today a transformative transit, Neptune conjunct the North Node, helping us to realign to our soul's desires, to our dreams, and to our authentic destiny, clearing timelines, creating new paths, and discerning which one is for us to transit next. As you know, the North Node represents what we are creating, where we are heading, and what is already being woven within our souls. Many of you will feel extremely emotional at this time. Let tears of joy, release, or remembrance come. Let love in. Let yourself be carried by the universal mother strength, wisdom, and power. Let yourself become who you are, for it is what is truly happening. You are losing more egoic layers, and that often feels sad, as the ego fights this process and resists it. Let it all go and embrace your real self. If you let go, these two forces together will help you see the truth of where you are, what you need to release, and what you need to embrace, clearing the path before you. It is a passage of profound insights in which many of you are going to experience a transformative reconnection and activation like never before. Many of you are already reconnecting your thalamus and brain-heart complex, building your 10th dimensional body and merging polarities by clearing and reconnecting your shoulder portals. Prepare yourselves to receive a massive download during this passage. At the beginning, it may feel confusing, for the human mind and body are yet decoding all the information. Be patient. Your task is to continue supporting the body, especially the spine, nervous system, sphenoid bone, thalamus complex, fascia, and heart to receive the transmissions, for these are the main parts of your anatomical body that receive, integrate, and decode. This passage invites us to reconnect to our soul, integrating our divine purpose and creating the conditions for us to fulfill our role on earth. It urges us to search for self-growth, overcoming the natural challenges that arise when we are on a path of constant integration and evolution, by having faith and hope, as Neptune in Pisces reminds us, as faith is the divine feeling, the reminder that we shall trust, even if we are not yet able to see, that where we are going is where we need to be next. This is a time of great initiation and soul purpose integration for many of you who are feeling as if you were in a void, shifting missions, expanding into them, or simply being, to be able to discern the next steps for your personal journey. The time we spend resting, rejuvenating, and being is the most important one to allow the body and human mind to decode what we are receiving from our unified self. This is never wasted time. On the contrary, these are precisely the times when we are doing more, as we are decoding our soul's guidance for this new cycle. This passage helps us to see what is authentic and what is another form of manipulation that drains our life force. Often receiving the truth about a person or situation feels overwhelming and sad due to our human expectations. However, when we ask for the truth, it is always given. And if we are willing to listen, maybe it is not what we were expecting, but it is what we need. Be compassionate with yourself. Neptune in Pisces is also a great force that helps us remember our compassionate nature. Remain in our higher heart in confusion until you receive higher clarity. Remain neutral and do not fall into desperation or impulsiveness, The ego wants to fix what only God can. Remember the importance of simplicity, neutralization, and soul reconnection in the moments you feel desperate. Trust, believe, and you shall see at divine timing what is meant to be, as guides literally share for all. This transit invites us to go deeper into the spiritual world, escaping from the mundane, to retrieve guidance, direction, and a higher connection to who we are. As often when we are immersed in a frequency shift, we may lose sight of who we are. It is then when we need to move within to remember, as all, after all, a constant journey of soul remembrance. To avoid escapism and impulsiveness during this passage, remain grounded and connected to your soul and earth. Work on fortifying your soul connection to receive clarity, and above all, remember that this too shall pass. Retrieve joy, focus on what is at the moment, live from the moment, and build from it what is yet to come. May you surrender to what shall be released, shifted, and embraced, beloveds, with an infinite love from NhaRaHaShañ.com.